Welcome back to Post Time and happy Mother's Day. The winner of this next event has a mom so awesome, she has an award that says so. In this field of trotters, number 1, CR, has shown up with a win and a second in his last 2. The 6th Powerful Committee gets the driving services of Ross Woofenden. And number 8, Coco Count, is owned and trained by Colleen Chambers.
They're off. There goes Overt out for that lead, along with Awesome Wonder. Powerful Committee is out there third. CR has the rail in fourth. Racing up on the outside is Coco Count as they make their way around the turn. It's Overt. Powerful Committee drives up on the outside. With the rail, Awesome Wonder. Another 2 lengths back to CR. Behind CR is Coco Count as they race up the back stretch. It's Overt with the lead. Powerful Committee's on the outside. Awesome Wonder has the rail. They go to the quarter. Overt and Powerful Committee. They go by in 29 and 1/5. They race into the far turn. Overt leads the way with Powerful Committee on the outside. Awesome Wonder's got the rail. 4 lengths to CR. Behind CR, Coco Count. Then comes Scissorine at the end, Slick and Splashy. And the trailer is Mount Galede Girl. They trot by the stands. Overt on top. It's Overt with Powerful Committee. Awesome Wonder sits right there in third, followed by a closer CR. Another 2 lanes back, that's Coco Count, followed by Scissorine, about 3 or 4. Slick and Splashy at the end, Mount Galede Girl. 58 and 3/5. They race around the turn toward the back stretch. And it's still Overt with the lead. Powerful Committee able to drop in that 2-hole now. Here comes CR on the outside as they race up the back stretch. Overt, Powerful Committee. Ducking to the rail now is CR as they head up the back stretch. They approach 3/4. Overt leads it by 2 lengths. Powerful Committee, CR gains on the outside, followed by Coco Count. 3/4, 128 and 4. Into the final turn, Overt with CR on the outside. Powerful Committee, Coco Count, and Scissorine. They come to the top of the stretch. Turning for home, CR joins Overt, and CR from the outside is up to get the lead. As they straighten away, CR, Overt, Powerful Committee down toward the rail. Farther out is Coco Count coming through the stretch. It's CR in front. CR, Coco Count, and Powerful Committee in 2 minutes.
CR wins this trotting event in 2 minutes flat for owners Joel and Diane Halpern. The 5-year-old is trained and driven by Carlo Policino. CR's sire is the stallion, CR Commando. Not that I don't think the daddy is important, but for this show, it's the maternal side we're focusing on. And the mother of CR is Country Kay Suzie, who just happens to be in the Hall of Fame. Not for her talent on the racetrack, but for her ability to produce winners. Country Kay Suzie only had 9 lifetime starts from 1988 to 1991, and she never hit the board. But this daughter of Speedy Somali had great genes and headed to the breeding shed. In 2001, she was elected into the Harness Racing Hall of Fame for her accomplishments as a broodmare. She's had 13 registered babies, with her most famous being Kay Suzie. This world champion trotter won 18 of 24 races and retired with $1.6 million. Suzie was voted the 1995 Harness Horse of the Year. The high-stepping lady was so dominant in her division that she was literally lengths ahead of her competition. Once, she won a race 23.5 lengths in front of the rest of the field. The brown mare, whose dad is Royal Troubadour, was owned by Carl and Rod Allen, and also trained and driven by the father-son team. When she was a freshman, she became the fastest 2-year-old trotter of all time. At age 3, Suzie was supplemented for $34 grand into the Breeders' Crown for aged mares. She beat the older gals and took home the crown. This trotter, who was born in Ocala, Florida, also raced against and beat the best trotting males in harness racing in 1995, when she conquered in the World Trotting Derby in double heats and in the Yonkers Trot out of post 8. Suzie's final performance took place in the 1996 Breeders' Crown Open Trot against her male counterparts at the Meadowlands, and she topped off her career with a lifetime best of 152-3. Yep, she earned that crown again. Long live the Queen.
We're gonna change gears a little because a big congratulations is in order to one of our favorite Delaware daddies.
George Dennis picked up his 4,000th career win recently. He got the job done at Chester Downs in Pennsylvania when he piloted a $44 winner, but then returned home to the first state and celebrated the important victory in Harrington Raceway's winner circle after a win with Beach Frenzy.
And they're at the top of the stretch. Beach Frenzy's off by 4 or 5 lanes. Beach Frenzy. On the outside, Rusty's flying with Pot Limit. It's Beach Frenzy, Pot Limit, Rusty's flying, 158-4.
George's family joined him in Victory Lane. And believe me, there will be many more milestones for this popular Delaware driver.
Way to go, Georgie D! If you want to see all your favorite harness racing superstars in action, well, Harrington Raceway is the place to be.
At Harrington Raceway, we've got exciting live harness action taking place Sunday through Thursday. The post time's at 5:30 p.m. Sunday nights, there's free family entertainment for the young and the young at heart with Snippy Doodles. Bring the kids, enjoy face painting and balloon art. Also, come out to Murphy's Race Sports Book and Grill. Watch sporting events and racing from all over the country on our large screen TVs. Enjoy a great meal while you wager on live Harrington action or all the action going on via simulcast, both harness and thoroughbred. Remember, there's always free parking and free admission at Harrington Raceway. For more information, just call 302-398-RACE or visit them on the web at harringtonraceway.com.